Alrighty, so today we're going to be looking at how to actually use it. So that means how to use scale factor. So if we have an original side and we want to find out the images side, well, all we do is we take the original and we times it by k, the scale factor. Okay, so imagine that I know that I have a rectangle which is, let's say, 25 centimeters by 30 centimeters. So a rectangle which is 25 by 30 centimeters and a scale factor of 0.8. Determine the dimensions of the image. Alrighty, so let's have a think about it. So our original shape is just a rectangle and it's 30 by 25. This is the original. And we know that the scale factor is times 0.8, and we want to find out what the image's dimensions are. Now, the fact that the k is actually less than 1 tells me that the image should actually be a little bit smaller than the original. Because if you multiply it by 1, it's going to stay the same. If you multiply it by 2, it's going to get bigger. So the only way to get it smaller would be multiplying by something less than 1. So let's work it out. So the image, which is going to be slightly smaller, it's going to be a rectangle. It's going to have the same shape, but it's going to have 25 times 0.8, which gives us the height, which gives us 20 centimeters. And then for the length of it, it's going to be 30 times 0.8, which gives us 24 centimeters. So clearing away all of the working out, the new dimensions would be 20 by 24 centimeters. Alrighty, so that's if we know the original and we know the scale factor. What if we know the opposite? The image of a circle has the diameter of 6 meters. If the scale factor is 1.5, then determine the radius of the original. So let's draw a circle, and we know that its diameter is 6 meters and that it is the image. And we want to find out of the original, what is the radius? But remember what we said. To get from the original to the image, we multiply by k. In this case, we'd multiply by 1.5. But we actually don't know the original, so we actually want to go backwards. So to go backwards, well, we change the times to divide. And when we divide 6 meters by 1.5, we get 4 meters. Okay? But remember, that matches the same part. So that doesn't tell us the radius, that actually tells us the diameter is 4 meters. But we are interested in the radius. Well, the radius is just going to be half of 4, which is 2 meters. So the radius of the original one would be 2 meters. Alternatively, you could have worked out the radius of the image, which would have been 3 meters, and then divided that by 1.5. Either way, you would have gotten the same answer, which is that the radius of the original is 2 meters. See you in the next one. Goodbye.